Hey guys, Coolbrick here. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the pool table. This is a custom mini pool table that I used in my police station mock, and I got a request as well as a bunch of enthusiastic people talking to me and commending me on this little mini build. So I will be doing a tutorial on this, and the features that it has, whichever is grammatically correct. It's got a drawer with some chalk for the pool cues, sliding drawer that's functionable, and you've also got 4 cues and a whole bunch of different colored balls, and I guess just general detailing. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take this apart and show you guys how to build it. Okay, so I've kind of just laid out the pieces that you need. Some things I left pre-assembled because they're kind of multiple pre-assemblies that you build and then put on the main thing. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that you need a reddish brown, let's see, this is a 6 by 12 I think. So you need a reddish brown 6 by 12 plate, and then you want to arrange all of these green tiles, plates, and jumpers in this arrangement. So I'm just going to leave this here like this, and you guys can pause the video and build that the way this is built. I didn't really want to take this apart since don't really remember how this would be put back together again. So the next thing you're going to want to do is make the feet for the base of this thing. So we're basically going to be making 2 things like this. So what you're going to need for each one is a reddish brown 1 by 2 plate and 2 reddish brown inverted slopes. One of them is a 1 by 2, the other one is a 1 by 3, and you're gonna make one of them facing like this, so that the shorter the shorter angle is facing inwards. Then you're gonna make one the other way, and then you're gonna put these on the bottom of the pool table, so that the longer inverted slopes are facing inwards towards the long side. And then do that for both sides. Just put all 4 of these on here. You're going to end up with something like this. So it should look like this. And then this part doesn't really matter too much what side you put it on, unless you really care about configuration of where the balls are relative to everything else. So you're going to take a 1 by 2 reddish brown brick and put it in the center, 1 stud in, like that. Then you're going to take, your rail receptor pieces. These would be preferably in a more neutral color, like light bluish or dark bluish gray. Don't know if they're actually in dark bluish gray. But I only had white, unfortunately, and you're going to take some 1 by 4 plates, preferably in reddish brown, and just put them on the top of each one like that. And then you're going to take both of them and then put them like this on the underside of the table, so that they're like that. And then the next thing we're going to do is you're going to take a bunch of these, 4 of these to be exact, 1 by 1 modified plates. And I tried to get these in brown, but nobody really had them in brown, so you'll probably only have them in black. And then you're just going to put 4 of them on a 1 by 4 plate and put that behind the brick that we already have there. So it should look like this. And that's going to hold your pool cues, but we can put those on last, since that's probably something kind of fragile and you want to do later. Then you can go ahead and take 6 black studs, and you're going to put them in these little spots that we left for the simulated holes that the balls would fall into. So you're going to put 1 at each corner, as well as 2 on the sides. And then you've got your holes for the balls. And then now it doesn't really matter, you can really just stick the different color studs anywhere you like. Doesn't really matter. You have a specific configuration you would like. You can do that, and you can also kind of change around the way that the green tile jumper and plate pieces are set up. I'm pretty sure that can be switched around pretty easily. I just kept the same one that I used before. So just stuck the balls on completely randomly. The next thing we can make is the sides. You're going to take two 1x4 green bricks and put them on the center of each longer side of the large plate. So it looks like this. And then you're going to want to make two assemblies like this. And you can do that by taking 4 of these small arches, and it would be nice if you could get them in green, but I didn't have any in green, so the next best thing was brown. You're going to put them on a green 1x4 tile and take a green 1x2 plate and put it in there like that. You want to make 2 of these. Then what you're going to do is you're going to need 4 of these 1x1 green plates and 4 of these modified bricks in green, and you're gonna just put that plate on the brick, and then you want 4 of these. I've already made the other 3, and then you're just gonna put 1 on each end of these green bricks. Whoops, my bad. Oh, I found it. I almost lost it. So like I was saying, just put those on the ends of the large bricks, and then you're going to use those to mount your curved ends. So relatively simple, just your basic snot building technique. And no, I'm not being crazy, that's an acronym for studs not on top. So the last part that we're going to make is the little drawer section. So for that, you're going to take 2x4 plate, and then you're going to take your 2 1x2 rail pieces, and you're going to just line those up, and they're actually going to hang off from that 2x4 by 1 stud's worth, and you're going to take a 1x2 plate and put that on the end just to kind of stabilize that. Then you're going to take your 1x1 corner panel pieces, and then you're going to set those up so that you've got a enclosed square on the other end of that 2x4. And this is what your chalk is going to go into. And for those little chalk boxes, I just used 2 of these 1x1 red tiles. So for this to not get stuck or jammed, you really just have to stack these up, whoops, nicely like this. So they can't be, kind of leaning off each other. You don't want them to be like that, because then it actually sticks up out of the box a little bit, and then you'll run into problems. And then you can just slide that in there. Oh, now you see I actually made a mistake. Don't make this mistake. You actually want these panel pieces to be in here, whoops, right next to those rails. So you don't want it to be on the very end of that 2x4, because then the container will stick out. And I purposefully made this so it will stick out, just the plate section though, so that you can get it out when you need to without having to turn the whole thing on its side. So it should end up like this with that little bit of plate sticking out. And I'd recommend you actually have this raised up on whatever surface by 1 plate, otherwise this drawer won't be able to slide out. So you should have it raised up 1 more plate's worth at least, so that you've kind of got the ground clearance under there. And the very last thing is to just pop these cues on, 1 on each of these clips, and that's very simple and easy. So yep, there you have it. That is how to build a mini pool table from Lego, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it's helpful to you. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.